What's up? It's early morning for me. Um, oh goodness, I haven't even fully woken up yet. But we push on. It's day 123 of Read the Bible in a Year, starting 2nd Chronicles. We're going to read chapters 1 and 2. Diving in. Chapter 1. And Solomon son of David strengthened himself over his reign, and Yahweh his Elohim was with him and made him exceedingly great. And Solomon spoke to all Israel, to the commanders of thousands and of hundreds, to the judges, and to every leader in all Israel, the heads of the fathers' houses. And Solomon and all the assembly with him went to the high place that was at Gibeon, for Elohim's tent of appointment was there, which Moshe the servant of Yahweh had made in the wilderness. However, David had brought up the ark of Elohim from Kiriath Yearim to the place of David had prepared for it, for he had pitched a tent for it in Jerusalem. In the bronze slaughter place that Bezalel, son of Uri, son of Hur, had made, he put before the dwelling place of Yahweh, and Solomon and the assembly sought it. And Solomon went up there to the bronze slaughter place before Yahweh, which was at the tent of appointment, and offered a thousand ascending offerings on it. And that night Elohim appeared to Solomon and said to him, "Ask what I should give you." And Solomon said to Elohim, "You have shown great loving commitment to David my father, and have made me sovereign in his place. Now, Yahweh Elohim, let your promise to David my father stand fast, for you have set me up to reign over a people as numerous as the dust of the earth. Now give me the wisdom and knowledge, so that I go out and come in before this people, for who is able to rightly rule this great people of yours?" And Elohim said to Solomon, "Because this was in your heart, and you have not asked for riches or wealth or esteem or life of your enemies, nor have you asked long life, but have asked for wisdom and knowledge for yourself, so as to rightly rule my people over whom I have set you up to reign. Wisdom and knowledge are given to you, and riches and wealth and esteem I also give to you, such as none of the sovereigns have ever had who have been before you, nor any after you have." And Solomon went to Jerusalem from the high place that was at Gibeon, from the tent of appointment, and reigned over Israel. And Solomon gathered chariots and horsemen, and he had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horsemen, whom he stationed in the chariot cities, and with the sovereign in Jerusalem. And the sovereign made silver and gold to be as stones in Jerusalem, and he made cedars to be as plenty as sycamores which are in the low country. And Solomon had horses imported from Mitzrayim and from Q. Goodness. And the sovereign's merchants bought them in Q at a price. It's Q-U-E. So yeah, not entirely sure. So they bought the horses at a price, and they came up and brought from Mitzrayim a chariot for 600 pieces of silver, and a horse for 150. And so all the sovereigns of the Hittites and the sovereigns of Aram, they brought them out there by their hand. Chapter 2. And Solomon gave word to build a house for the name of Yahweh, and a house for his reign. And Solomon enrolled 70,000 men to bear burdens, 80,000 hewing stone in the mountains, and 3,600 to oversee them. And Solomon sent to Hiram sovereign of Sor, saying, As you did for my father, and sent him cedars. There we go. To build himself a house to dwell in. See, I am building a house for the name of Yahweh, my Elohim, to set it apart to him, to burn before him sweet incense, and for a continual showbread, and for the ascending offerings morning and evening, on the Sabbaths, and on the new moons, and on the appointed times of Yahweh our Elohim. This is for Israel forever. And the house which I build is great, for our Elohim is greater than all mighty ones. But who is able to build him a house, since the heavens and the heavens of heavens, since the heavens and the heavens of the heavens are unable to contain him? Who am I then, that I should build him a house, except to offer before him? And now send me at once a man who knows to work in gold, and in silver, and in bronze, and in iron, and in purple, and crimson, and blue, and knowing to engrave with the skilled men who are with me in Judah and Jerusalem, whom David my father has prepared. And send me cedar, cypress, and algum logs from Lebanon, for I know that your servants know to cut timber in Lebanon. And see, my servants are with your servants, even to prepare plenty of timber for me, for the house that I am building is great and marvelous. And see, I have given servants to you, the hewers who cut timber, 20,000 cores of ground wheat, 20,000 cores of barley, 20,000 baths of wine, and 20,000 baths of oil. Then Hiram, the sovereign of Sor, answered in writing, which he sent to Solomon, because Yahweh loves his people, he has made you sovereign over them. And Hiram said, Blessed be Yahweh of Israel, who made the heavens and the earth, for he has given sovereign David a wise son, knowing wisdom and understanding, to build a house for Yahweh, and a house for his reign. And now I have sent a skilled man, having understanding, Hiram Abi, the son of a woman of the daughters of Dan, and his father was a man of Sor, who knows to work in gold, and in silver, in bronze, in iron, in stone, and in wood, purple, blue, fine linen, crimson, and to make any engraving, and to accomplish any plan that is given to him, with your skilled men, with the skilled men of my master David your father. And now the wheat and the barley and the oil and the wine which my master has spoken of, let him send to his servants, and let us cut wood from Lebanon, as much as you need, and bring it to you in rafts by the sea to Yapho, and to make it up to Jerusalem. And Solomon numbered all the men and the sojourners who were in the land of Israel, according to the census in which David his father had numbered them, and they were found to be 153,600. And he made 70,000 of them to bear burdens, 80,000 hewers of stone in the mountain, and 3,600 overseers to make the people work. All right, that's day 123, super short. 2 Chronicles chapters 1 and 2. Tomorrow's 3 and 4. Shalom.